Hello and welcome. The Bloodlust is live. Yes, that's right. We are here back again today for another Trackmania Tuesday. We have Lemons in chat. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for being here, Hamtaro. Appreciate you. We are going to get into the reviews. Today is, of course, a slightly late day. I have been extremely busy with my new schedule. I got a lot of things overlapping, so it's actually kind of hard even just to get this one stream in. I may have to even cut it off a little early, but we're gonna find out what happens. I'm gonna try not to short you guys too much. I appreciate y'all for being here. Hope you are having a wonderful day, Hamtaro. What's going on? What's going on? We're gonna jump into Trackmania Tuesday. That's right, we're gonna get into the weekly reviews. We got week get off of it. We got week 77. Map 5 is 100% full skill. Definitely trust, not lying. And it's not Plinko Sim. 100% trust. That makes me that makes me think that you are full cap, bro. You can't lie to me. We're gonna hop into the weekly reviews. If you're new to the channel, we do this every week, every Tuesday. We call it Trackmania Tuesday. That's right, we get into the weekly shorts. We check out the reviews of last week's world records, and we check out this week's new tracks. We hunt them a little bit, try to get all the author medals. I think I've only ever missed like maybe a couple author medals in the weeklies. There have been a few hard ones or ones that were like outside of my skill level, or maybe not so much skill level, but some of them that were. There was one, okay, like about 3-4 weeks ago, there was one where you had to bounce off of these platforms from one to the next, like a bunch of lily pads or something. Ridiculous. I could not handle that. I literally never finished that track. I couldn't figure it out. I got stuck on the platforms. I couldn't find the next way to go. I kept getting bonked into the water and I gave up. But we're gonna jump into last week's reviews. If you're watching on YouTube, we are also live on Twitch with the full screen, so feel free to check out the links below. We're gonna hop into week 76, track 361, I think that was, something like that. Track, no, it doesn't say, doesn't matter. This is track 1 of week 76, Concrete Castle. This one's a fun one. I actually did enjoy this. There's a few different routes that you can take here. I like the idea that last week was actually a lot of kind of like pick your own path or Pathfinder tracks. When life gives you lemons, make sacrifices to the lemon god as a thanks for the lemons. That is correct. Yes, that is how you are supposed to. That's how you were supposed to show your appreciation for the lemons. Exactly. This one, that was a failed turn, but you can bonk over the corner there, through the triangle, into the finish. You want to get a nice tight turn at the end. Pretty simple track, but there's a nifty little path here that, thanks to, well, let's go. Oh, and I got a crappy downhill and lost it all right there. But that was first try even. I love it. I didn't even have to slow down. You can take, there's that red booster up there, which gives you much more speed than a yellow booster. And if you take it at the right angle, you can go yellow booster, red booster, yellow booster, and carry all of that speed into the finish. Hopefully catch that downhill there, make it tight around that corner. You can see it in the background. And then you want to go tight around this corner here and hopefully not lose very much speed, and then bounce over that edge into the finish. And again, try not to lose too much speed. It can be kind of difficult sometimes, but we're gonna check out the records here. We got Techie in number 5, Bren TM, Bobo 247, ZK Rust, haven't seen Rusty in a while, and Sheos. There's actually kind of a gap between players in the top 5 here. Sometimes you don't see quite as much of a gap when life gives you limits. Coffre was 3rd world on map 3 yesterday. Oh crap! On this week's, on this new week, the ones that we're gonna check out here soon. Now he's not top 5. Sag. Dang, man, people are killing it. What's up, Kennedy? Thanks for popping in chat. Thank you. Welcome to the live stream. We're just doing our reviews of Trackmania right now. So we got Techie here. We're gonna start from Techie's perspective with Bren and Bobo ahead of him. Techie and Bren going really wide there. Bobo going kind of, oh, we got a little bit of glitch. Nice low jump there. Techie's a bit behind, but gets a really tight turn into the finish and almost manages to get in ahead of Bobo and Bren, but just lost a tiny bit of speed. Bren and Bobo went super wide here. Let's see what they did. Bren with a nice downhill. Bobo going a little wide there. Tighter here though. Bren carrying more speed and just making it in there. Bobo managing to get a smooth corner, getting in just ahead of Bren. Let's check out ZK Rust with Bobo behind. ZK Rust and Bobo almost pretty much even here. ZK Rust going a little bit wider, getting a much nicer downhill. Good low jump on that corner. Getting another good low jump there. Sounded like he had a little bit of a release going around that corner. It might have been like a long brake hold, but yeah, getting a nice tight angle though. Again, going through the triangle. I did not execute it anywhere near as well as these guys did, but at least I had the right idea. I feel good about it. Thank you for pointing out the red booster there, Coffre. He'll be in chat at some point here soon. Let's see what Sheos did, the world record holder with ZK Rust behind him. Sheos going a little bit wider, but cutting tighter across the yellow booster and hitting more of the red booster. Getting really low there, carrying a ton of speed, super tight, almost clipping that edge, and bonking the upright going into the corner as he went through the triangle, but still managing to pick up the world record by 400ths. Excellent run by Sheos. Little bit of a mistake at the end, but it was still enough to keep the world record through to the end of the week, which tells you in kind of an interesting way that there's still improvements to be made on this track, but unfortunately the official leaderboards are closed, so that would have to be unofficial offline. Like, I don't know what websites exactly they use to keep track of all of that. Twitch ads, yeah, I know, unfortunately. Well done to Sheos, ZK Rust, Bobo, Bren, and Techie. Everybody in the top 5 there for killing it on track 1 of week 76. We're gonna move on to track 2. That was Concrete Castle. This one's kind of a lot of fun, actually. Look pro or go slow. It's kind of a tech track. There is some plastic here in the corners. You want to try to go straight through the plastic as much as possible. Carry all of your speed through each one of these sections. You hit an engine off block there, which you want to try to avoid sliding, especially after you hit that engine off block or bumping into anything. But for, dang it, I had a really good run, or really good line through it the first time, and now, okay, there we go. That's not such a great line. There we go. That's better. Think the crashing made it faster? Maybe. So there's plastic on the corner there, so you can actually technically crash that if you want. Dang it. Avoid it. Okay. And then we go around here through the triangle and into the finish. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull it off. I will try once or twice here. There is apparently an intended cut. You go through here, and I almost kind of made it. Kind of almost. Not really, though. If you go across here, you can go through this triangle here, and there is a plastic block that's got kind of a little bit of curve to it, but you can catch your tires, and with enough speed, it'll actually launch you across here into this checkpoint. And then you get a pretty good line, actually, to go inside to the finish, and then probably a ramp cut, I'm going to assume, because that would actually be, like, with a ramp cut here, that would, yeah, with a ramp cut, that would be, like, the perfect line to go straight into the finish. As much optimization as possible, of course. But we're going to check out the records. Oops. We got Ewan TM, Turtle TM, Effusical, Aries, and Bobo. We're going to start with Ewan with Turtle TM and Effusical in front here. Ewan, Effusical going, of course, low through that section, and I did not even know that was there. There's a second level apparently down below. Club records. Ah, yes, on the first track. I thought about it before I started the stream, and then I forgot. I just got into the rhythm, you know what I mean? Thank you for reminding me. I will go back to the first track before. That is interesting. So they went down below. They just actually bounced off of the corner. Let's see what Aries and IFR did here. Nice and straight through the plastic, cutting as much of it as they possibly can through that corner. Keeping a nice line with a ton of speed across that second section. And Effusical is apparently the one that did the horn thingy. Aries somehow tying with Effusical. Love to see it, but it's really close, really close. It's hard to tell. Looks like Aries is actually behind, but manages to tie. Aries was there first, it seems. Let's see what Bobo did here with Aries behind. Bobo a little behind in the start, but getting good, clean line through the plastic there, carrying a ton of speed and keeping it into the finish. It looks like good low line, bit of an air brake at the end, and getting in almost a car length ahead of Aries. Good speed through there and just carries it into the finish. Really short track, not really a lot of optimization. Let's see what we got here for the club records, though. We're going to start out. We got 5. We're going to start out with me in the back here. I was number 5. I did not have any time to optimize last week. Had good speed through that section. Good speed here, but you can see immediately it looks like somebody went for the cut. That might have been Will's, actually. They got in ahead of me. I clipped the corner. I was not locked in for this run. The next couple will probably be a lot better. Yeah, it looks like that's Will's. Let's see what Will's did here. DCD 17 exactly, right though? Yeah, that's not very often that you see a 000. Oh, that was not Will's. Was that DCD? Who went? Oh, that's... Oh, we still have Aries on the list. I was gonna say, who the heck? Okay, yeah, nobody in the club, at least currently, took the jump. Let's see what 576 did here. I should have like a soundboard for the sus sound effect. 576 taking the cut, going across the plastic, landing a little sideways, and picking it up. Manages to get into the finish at 16:29. But we got Coffrey here, of course, the pro in the club with a 13:312, super fast. Nice line there, ton of speed, making it to the below section and straight into the finish there. Actually may in fact be a contender for the world record. Oh, he's behind by, looks like about 0.5, but really freaking close. Really freaking close. Well done, Coffrey. Actually love to see it. It's always awesome having Coffrey in the club. Now we're gonna go back actually real quick to the previous track so we can check out the club records there. I forgot to check out the club records on the first track. That is my bad. That is my bad. The Coffrey cook as usual. Yeah, he cooks. He's quite the chef, you could say. All right, let's go ahead. Back to the records here. Once again, we got 5 rolling in the club, so we're going to start from Will's perspective with me ahead, actually. And 576. Wills goes around the outside, carries a ton of speed. Nice tight line there. Good low jump with a speed slide before the final checkpoint. And goes a little high, but carries a lot of speed and goes into the straight finish. That's kind of a surprise. It looks like Wills might have only just done this a couple of times, because Wills is actually a pretty good player. They usually cook quite a bit themselves, but let's see. So we got DCD here in second place with 576. DCD goes to the right, taking the red booster and hitting a little bit of the yellow booster there, getting a nice downhill, kind of a wide line there, going sideways, but into a speed slide. Good snap, and making it just through the triangle into the finish. Actually, good run by DCD there. Hitting the yellow booster actually is very nice. Let's see what Hamtaro did here. A little bit of a release to hit the red booster and getting a lot more of the yellow booster, but DCD had more speed. Good low jump there. Kind of a tiny bit of a speed slide. Oh, and losing some speed in the finish, but still almost catching up to DCD there. Getting real close. And of course, let's see what Coffray did with a 16-2. A full second ahead of DCD, hitting a ton of that red booster, getting a nice low line into the downhill. Good low jump there. Not much of a speed slide though. Kind of a slide around that corner. Tiny bit of a speed slide and through the triangle. Super fast run. Not even, not even really that far behind the world record. Only 0.2. Coffray cooks as usual. Well done on the first run there, or the first track. That was Conquer Castle. We had to go back a little bit for a second. Had a slightly better finish than DCD. Yeah, slightly. Definitely. You carried a little bit more speed than he did. He lost a lot of speed on his. He kind of wobbled, and you landed more smooth for sure. We're going to go to the next track. Skipping this one. We already did everything on that one. Now we are on track 3 of week 76. If you're new here, of course, hit that follow button and or subscribe on YouTube. I appreciate everybody. We're getting into track 3. This is Highland Sports Center. This one's a fun one, actually. There's a lot going on here. The real gimmick, though, is everything's engine off. You start with that engine off block. There's really no way to skip it, at least not efficiently. And there's a ton of boosters everywhere to give you extra speed. That was an interesting line. I didn't notice that before, but the goal is, of course, to make it to the finish. But there are quite a few interesting... Yeah, where are those going? Going to the left. Quite a few interesting things. You'll see there's boosters on the pipes, which is something that I've never seen before. I've never seen boosters on a pipe before, but that's cool. So there's a couple of different routes we can go here, catch as much of that yellow booster as possible, get a nice low line, catch that booster to that booster. Dang it. You can make it up that ramp, but just barely enough space for your tires, kind of hanging off the edge almost a little bit. But we're going to skip that for now. Get a nice low line here, and if you can make it around to the right side of those poles, you can actually hit the boosters there and get into the finish with a pretty good time. But there's an even more efficient route. You can see I'm almost 3.5 seconds behind my PB. If we go this way, want to get a nice, once again, nice low line. Try to avoid as much of that dirt as possible on that corner. Kind of have to go a little wide from the start if you don't get like the perfect line here. There we go. We get that red booster there, kind of a bounce across the grass, and then, dang it, I failed, but you can go kind of a couple of different ways. You can hit that ramp, and then there's another pipe with a booster above, which is kind of really hard to hit, so we're gonna ignore that one for now. But if you get enough speed, you can jump over the grass there and then take that booster and kind of just fly into the finish. I managed to land smooth on my PB, but that wasn't a bad run. We're going to check out the records here. Of course, starting with the world records, we got Arctic Expert, Zuck TM, Grift TZZ, Catboy, and Blood TM. Shout out to Blood TM. We're going to go here. We got Arctic Expert in the back with Zuck TM and Grift TZZ. And they go for the low path down the red booster. Nice low landing there, bumping across the grass and making it up above to the red booster. Was that Zuck? Looked like, no, that was Grifty. Grifty hitting the edge of the pipe and kind of just plastic bouncing into the sky right there at the end. Just whoop, bye. And he's gone. Almost a tie. Zuck managing to get in 4 thousandths ahead of Arctic Expert, and Grifty getting in another 4 thousandths ahead of him. But we actually have a tie here between Catboy and Grifty. So let's see what Catboy did. Catboy and Grifty taking the same path. Catboy going a little bit straighter there, bit of a smoother line, bouncing across the grass. Nice and low, keeping your speed, going straight across. Also gets a bit of a plastic bounce, but with more control in the landing. And they apparently went across the finish line at the same time, but couldn't really tell. Zuck did his own thing. Let's see what Zuck did. Zuck did his own thing apparently, so we're gonna go ahead and check him. Nice low line there onto the red booster, going to the left, hitting the yellow booster across and down the red booster on the pipe. That was actually a really nice clean line. Just behind Grifty, but super close. 4 thousandths, you really can't get much closer than that. Nice clean run, good shout out. We got Blood TM here with Catboy behind. Blood TM killing it in the end, getting ahead by 200ths, which is huge. Big lead in the start there. Across the red booster on the pipe and landing on the road, flipping over, but making it into the finish smoothly. Thankfully, that was plastic, so he didn't lose any speed, but what a run there. Keeping a ton of speed. Just ahead of Catboy the whole time, landing on the pavement and getting just a bit of a speed boost before going across the finish. Well done to Blood TM. Let's check out the club records here. We got TBL Rally, checking out the club records. If you play Trackmania, come join us. We got me leading up the rear, or holding up the rear. We're going to start with my perspective. We got 576 and Sir Wills just ahead. I had a nice low line there, actually. I feel pretty good about that. Bounce across the grass. Missing all of that grass. Good line here, and a little bit of a slide onto that ramp. And then only getting part of the red booster, so not a great finish. I could have finished actually a lot stronger there if I had managed to get a better line here. Kind of bumped that angle. Let's see what 576 did here. 576 going a little wide at the start and going across the dirt, hitting the red booster there, hitting the grass. Lots of roughage, but carrying a ton of speed into the finish apparently. Booster, finish line, well done. Let's see what DCD and Sir Wills are actually almost tied here. DCD only ahead by 6 thousandths. DCD also taking the dirt path, going under this section, skipping some of the roughage, hitting the yellow booster, another yellow booster, bouncing across the grass, and carrying almost all of that speed into the finish. Well done. Let's see what Sir Wills did, because he was kind of off to the side the whole time. So we got Sir Wills hitting all of that yellow booster. Nice smooth line onto the pavement there, bouncing a little bit across the grass, but hitting a bit more roughage than I did. However, he gets the red booster on the pipe above and bounces into the finish with a ton of speed. Kind of surprising, actually, DCD managed to top that. But let's see what Coffray did here with DCD behind. Coffray going to the right, low line, onto the dirt, keeping some of the blue so he can get a bit more speed, skipping the roughage across the yellow booster, across the pipe, and the red booster into the finish. What a route. Well done to Coffre. Keeping the blue border there, get a bit more speed over DCD, and carrying a ton of speed into the finish. Kind of a slide on the dirt, but thankfully sliding on the dirt does not lose you as much speed as it does on pavement, for example. Excellent run by Coffre. Once again, the chef is in the kitchen. Let's check it out. Going to track 4. That was Highland Sports Center. Week 76. We got Escape Route. I actually don't remember this track very well. Oh, okay, so yeah. This is a segmented track. You want to try to land low and flat in every section as much as possible. There's these plastic spots that are meant to initiate an auto slide. There are multiple places that you can get auto slides on this track. If you hit certain surfaces or if you manage to reach a certain speed, then you'll auto slide, and if you can get the right angle, you can break into a speed slide, which I did not do so well there, and hit the corner. Dang, I should have just reset at the checkpoint, but it's habit to reset the track. I like to just get it a good clean run, you know. I don't want to look at the cope timer. That's not my thing. I'm not a guy that likes to hang on to the cope timer. I feel like that's a bad habit, let's say. Dang it, clipping corners everywhere. Sucking on this track right now. I'll get a good line here. I had a good line kind of to start with, but I got distracted thinking. Okay, there we go. Kind of a good line, and then we hit this plastic, and if you do it just right, you can speed slide off of it and speed slide off of that, and then you can break into a speed slide here and get just around this corner into the finish there. Of course, this is a very fast track. It's tech, it's speed slide recommended, so probably keyboard, like favoring keyboard in some ways, but we're gonna check out the records here. We got Nike TV, Elton Brawl, Og, Turtle TM, and Hi Jaybird. We're going to start with Nike TV's perspective with Elton Brawl and Og ahead. Nike TV going super wide there, having to come back a little bit, reining it in, breaking it into a tiny speed slide there. Good line, good line. Speed slide around that corner, managing not to clip, speed sliding all the way through the whole track. Perfect line almost. That start was a little rough. Still ahead though. But Elton Brawl and Og just pulling ahead, getting into the finish. A slight bit tighter line. Well done to Nike TV there. Let's see what Turtle TM did with Og behind. Turtle TM, Og going super wide to the left. Turtle TM landing kind of awkwardly there, but carrying all their speed. Og getting ahead here on this line, but Turtle TM going tighter. Turtle TM going real tight around that wall and barely making it into the finish for a 2,000th lead. Super close. Had the speed in the start, but Og got apparently an incredible speed slide around that corner. Let's actually see what Og did, because we haven't looked at their perspective directly. Let's look at Og. Og goes wide to the left, but gets an amazing speed slide all the way through that section. Amazing speed slide all the way through this section. Carries it through the landing and into the finish almost. Holy cow. Speed sliding basically the entire map. That is impressive. Og with so much speed at this point. Already 514, 545, 50, 60, 70, 580, 90, 590, 612 going into the finish. Well done. But High J Bird and Turtle TM did a little bit better. Let's see what High J Bird did here. Going wide through the booster, also landing with the wobble like Turtle did, but with a bit more speed. High J Bird getting a good speed slide around this line. Good, nice and tight all the way through, carrying it through the landing, and nice tight line into the finish. Just had a bit more speed on the landing at the start and managed to carry it all the way into the finish, really. That's honestly, like, High J Bird and Turtle had almost identical lines all the way through the whole track, but High J Bird just had the slightest bit more speed in the start, and that carried and snowballed all the way through the map. Well done to everybody there. Top 5, that was Nike TV, Elton Brawl, Og, Turtle TM, and High J Bird. Let's check out the club records. We got 576 in the rear. So we're gonna start from 576 perspective with me and DCD just ahead. 576 getting a good start. Straight line through that section. Ton of air time, but good low landing there. Bit of a speed slide through there. I managed to pull ahead there, and DCD powering through that section. Let's see actually where I managed to pull ahead of 576. 576 here on the outside. I go real wide through this section, but I got good speed, kind of a low landing, bit of a speed slide there, not the greatest, a little weak for sure. No speed slide into the finish. DCD just pulling ahead like a boss. Let's see what DCD did. DCD going nice tight line around the poles there. Ton of air time onto the plastic here. No speed slide, no speed slide. Full grip all the way through. Full grip into the finish, barely missing the corners there. Really close line. Let's see what Sir Wills did with DCD behind. Sir Wills going a little wide, but kind of a wiggle over the booster there. Bit more speed off the start. Nice lower landing, less air time. Speed slide all the way through both pieces of plastic there. Speed slide on the landing. And almost a speed slide there on that last drop down into the finish, but keeping a ton of speed. And Coffre, once again, of course, #1 in the club with a 17.008. Coffre with a huge amount of speed off the start, full speed, and breaking into a speed slide off of the plastic on the drop down, speed slide on the second drop down, and speed sliding into the finish. Absolutely magnificent. Beautiful run, Coffre. Once again, serving it up hot. Love to see it. Beautiful, beautiful lines all the way through there. Kind of a wide line in that last section, but managing to make it into the finish with a 17.008. Once again, not that far behind the world records. Only 0.2 behind world record. Just needs to cook a little bit harder. Needs some salt in there or something, you know. Getting real close. That is track 4, escape route. We are almost done with the reviews. Week 76. Moving on to track 5 here. This is the last track. It is called Marbles. And I assume because it's probably supposed to be reminiscent of like a marble race track sort of thing with like these funnels and whatnot all over the place. Bounce, 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 bounce. Can I bounce all the way into the finish? Oh, 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 oh no! Oh, 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 yeah! Oh, what? I missed a checkpoint apparently. Damn it. Breaking news is earthquake has been predicted by Somaliland scientist called Abdi Kazi using the gas emission theory. And okay, cool. Thanks for popping in. Okay, so we're gonna try that again. There's a slightly more efficient route, you could say. So you'll notice this is all plastic, plastic, plastic. So what we can do here is we can do a little bit of a release. There's several ways to do this. If you want to carry full speed, actually, the best way to do it is to bounce off of this corner, and then that, if you hit it just right on the nose with enough speed, whoop, slipped right under it. Let's see. I can get this. I got this. I got this. You gotta... There we go. Almost. Almost. Somehow did not plastic bounce. That's kind of wild. Well, we're actually... can we just... Let's just view my PB here. So we go bounce on that corner there, bounce off of this corner, and try to carry as much speed as we can into this checkpoint, hitting that booster. You kind of want to plastic bounce into that funnel so that you don't get a slowdown on the turn, and then nice and straight into the finish. I actually had a really good time on this. I feel good about it, but we'll check that out later. Let's start with the world records here. We got Julian Play FIFA, Section 9911, Hi Jaybird, Unlucky Lucas. Well, Lucas got number 2 in the world on this track, so he must have been pretty lucky today. And CS Sniper TM, starting with Julian Play FIFA. We got Section 911 and 9911, Hi Jaybird ahead. Julian getting a really nice turnaround there. Oh, bug slide in the corner. Neat, neat. And going full reverse into the finish. Looks like they got a plastic bounce off of that downhill. Section 99 skipping the booster and somehow managing to carry more speed. Impressive. Let's check it out from Section 99's perspective here. So Section 99 getting the turnaround, going through the 2 and getting just such a sweet bug slide there off of the wall, and a beautiful plastic bounce in reverse directly into the finish there. Hi Jaybird looked like almost double bug sliding through the boosters and the checkpoint, and then bug sliding off of the wall. Let's see, Unlucky Lucas with Hi Jaybird behind. Unlucky Lucas getting the clip, bouncing off of his nose and carrying so much speed through there. What a crazy line. Lucky landing, and oh my god, wow. Unlucky Lucas is trolling. Unlucky Lucas is definitely Lucky Lucas in disguise. Holy cow. What a run. Still, as impressive as that was, not quite the world record. We got CS Sniper here, getting the nose bounce, beautiful turnaround, beautiful bug slide, lower line, getting ahead of Unlucky Lucas, and carrying that into the finish. That low line into the bug slide here on the funnel, off of the back tires, was what did it. And managing to get just ahead by about a car length, and took that in for the win. Well done, CS Sniper. Well done to everybody. That was Julian Play FIFA, Section 9911, Hi Jaybird, Unlucky Lucas, and CS Sniper TM. Huge top 3 difference, definitely, yes. 100% agree. Yeah, crazy difference in the top 3 there. Let's see what we got in the TBL rally. We got Sir Wills with a 19.665. Looks like he probably wasn't super motivated this week. DCD and myself in the bottom of the top 5. So we're going to start from Sir Will's perspective. Sir Will's going all the way around the outside. A little bit of a plastic bounce. Nice wall ride there. Kind of a slow landing. Oh yeah, super slow landing. This has to be like a first or second try run. I can't imagine him putting a lot of effort into a run like this and getting into the finish there. We're already gone. Let's see what 576 did with a 14.491, going around and double bouncing off of the, oh my god, what a run there, getting a nice no slide line across through the funnel, and plastic bouncing off of the wall there with a ton of speed. Absolutely excellent, impressive even. As much as DCD and I left Wills in the dust, 576, also known as Hamtaro in chat, left the two of us in the dust. What a crazy run. Nice strat there. Good no slide around the funnel. And great, just incredible landing there. That double bounce is impressive, though, I have to say. Beautiful double bounce. But let's see what Coffre did. Coffre, of course, once again, cooking the kitchen. Getting a reverse slide and bug sliding. Keeping so much speed there. That is... What? Oh my god. Okay. Okay, bud. So, Coffre gets the reverse, bug slides through the booster and the checkpoint, gets a nice no slide line around the funnel, and nose bounces and freaking does a nose slide off of the plastic into the finish like a badass. Holy cow. Not quite the world record, but he probably got the style points record, I would say. That was impressive for sure. Well done to everybody in the club. Once again, TBL Rally. Join it if you haven't already. We will have an open room here momentarily. That was track 5, week 76, marbles. We are moving on to the next one. No slide is not a nose slide. Yeah, right. Yeah. No, but that time I was saying nose slide instead of no slide. Yeah. Yeah. I actually, that's funny because I used both in the same shout there. That's funny. Yeah, so the first one was a nose slide and the second one was a nose slide. Yeah. Well done to everybody. Moving on to week 77. Here we are. This one actually looked kind of fun. I'm excited to check it out. So we're gonna go ahead. We got another cyan track. Having lots of those cyan tracks. Jumping into the club, TBL Rally. Gonna reactivate our room. We're gonna do room 1 this time. We're gonna edit it. And we're gonna delete them all. Delete, 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 delete. And we're gonna go weekly shorts, 77, 2, 3, 4, 5. Add 5 tracks. Save. And activate. Boom. Feel free to pop in. We are in room 1, TBL Rally. Starting with track 1. It's gonna take it a moment to load. It always takes it a moment to load. I got like a splinter or something stuck under my fingernail. It hurts. Been bugging me. DCD and Sir Wills are in the club because of the STDM rally campaign and have no idea who I am. Oh, that's funny. Well, I appreciate them checking out my campaign. I've been meaning to add to it, but I just haven't had the time. There was a moment when I did have the time, but I let it pass me by. So we're gonna go nice and tight here. We wanna, we can kind of do that grass cut there and not lose a lot for it. Ah, this is an interesting one. So we want to skip the grass there. Want to keep low airtime here and into that finish. Okay. So we got a gold medal, but we can definitely do better here. We got 576 with the horse tag. Can we get all the way up to here? We almost can without losing traction. We got a nice line here and a nice tight line into the finish for a 1-4 improvement, but still not the author medal. We got a 16-16 by Hamtaro. Well done, well done. Oh, that was clean. We try to skip this grass and we get a nice low line. Boom! Huge! 2.2, 16.59. 16.18 by Hamtaro. Still better than me, but I feel good about that. That was a massive improvement. Not quite as good as the last one, but somehow a little bit more speed. Oh, and we lost it by touching the grass, but that's what you get for touching grass, kids. Don't do it. It's bad for your health. You lose medals. Okay. That's not a good line, but I had to try it. Huge improvement of 1/1000th. Love to see it, man. Oh, that was a wicked bad landing. Okay. So we go. Nice smooth line here. Smooth line here. Oh, I thought I hit the corner, but damn it, still bad landing. We want to land straight and flat on that plateau right there. Okay. Oh, look at that. Huge speed improvement. Boom! 1, 2, 3. 16,474. I see there is a trick here. I saw that. I saw that. Hamtaro with a little bit of a sneaky cut there at the end. Oof. Good speed. We take that. And then we cut through these trees. No? Okay, okay. Before I spectate, I'm gonna try to figure this out. That was bad speed. A little bit of a wiggle. Still slow. Grass cut there is slower. I'm seeing this. What exactly is your cut then, you sneaky boy? I'm wondering. Now he's not doing it. Little turd. Alright. Alright. That's fine. Very inside finish. That's it. Just a very nice clean line and a very inside finish. I'm seeing stuff. I'm seeing things. I didn't just see you slide into the corner of the finish right there on that one run. Okay. Yeah. All right, bud. Hit a lot of that grass, but somehow managed to keep a ton of speed through there. We kind of want to avoid that grass as much as we can. That was definitely, yes, that was an extremely inside finish, even, you could say. I saw that. I did see it. Oh, okay, a little bit of an improvement. 16,450. I like that. Nope. Bad slide. Bad slide. Dang. Whoops. Let's go. Okay. Oh, and the extremely inside finish for a .027 improvement. That was a good clean run. I feel good about it. I feel good. We got 2.5 minutes. Let's see if we can improve maybe 1 or 2 more times. We gotta lock it in. Going a little wide there, but we're gonna have more speed on this landing here. Oh, nice. Okay. That actually made a big difference. And once again, going for the extremely inside line. That was a good improvement. Still not good enough. The wide line, though, the wide line does make a difference. So if we go here and don't slide, get a nice clean landing here, we can carry more speed through this section. Oh, again, we're just getting improvement after improvement here. Little by little, we're creeping in, buddy. We're creeping in. Oh, nice. Full grip there. Oh, but I lost it on the uphill. Dang it. What up? Yeah, no, totally, 100%. Enjoy your hanging out with your buddies. Haven't seen that message before. Oh, no, yeah, ah. Nice, clean landing there. Oh, bad line, bad line. Nope, dang. I had a good smooth run there, but I pivoted at the top of that checkpoint. Interesting. Okay, I have kind of an idea here, though. Dang, yep. We have enough time to potentially make one more improvement. No! Oh, I was so locked in right there. Is one of your friends named ChatGPT? Right, though? For real. Well done. Good work, sir. GG, GG. Track 2. This is It's a Fine Day. Track 2 of week 77. Suck it, map 2. Okay. This one definitely looked like very much of a skill map to me. Ooh, yeah. Skill tech. Can we go? Kind of, but no. Maybe, but no. Okay, we go around here. Is the wide line better or is the inside line better? Maybe the inside line's better here. Oh, wow. What a crazy clip that was. Inside line's probably better. If we can manage to freaking... There we go. Had to release a little bit there. Ah, dang. Managed to get the author medal at least. Dang it. Need to drift again. Need a drift tap, hold, and then another drift tap. Nope, too early. That was my bad. Ah, again, too early. I suck at drifting. At least in this game. No. There we go. Oh, good line there. Tons of speed. No. Oh, not quite. Did not quite have the line. That is clearly the optimal finish, though. Coffrey should be here by now? I know, I was thinking that. Might be sleeping. I don't know where Coffrey lives, but... What up, Justin? Hey, buddy. I was hoping you'd pop in chat today. How does Monday sound for new Faz Day? Oh, I didn't get a haircut, but I appreciate it. I just got my glasses holding it back today. No, actually, I haven't cut my hair in a while. It's super long right now. Look how long that is, dude. I got crazy long here. What are you talking about? Nice haircut. I appreciate you, man. Welcome, welcome. Monday sounds good. Hell yeah. Awesome. Okay, well, we'll have to work out some details. It'll probably be the same time, 2:30. But I'm gonna have to make sure I got things lined up for it. But we could probably start doing it next week. Nah. 0.5 by half a second? Damn, bro. Damn. Did you take first place? Did I miss it? Oh. No. Nah. Oh, it fell apart. It fell apart in the end. Still faster by 0.6. Yeah, you did take it at the first place. Your chat misses me? For real? That's kind of funny. Well, that's sweet though. I appreciate that. Well, tell them that we might have a new day here soon. Oh, boom! Let's go. 18,145. Still need another 0.7 to catch up. Or no. 0.5. My bad. 0.7. Why was I thinking 0.7? 0.5 to catch up. Yeah. Can we make another half a second improvement before the end? We got 4.5 minutes. I think it can be done. Not that way. Oh, you can kind of jump over that though. Interesting. How have you been today, Justin? 2:30 is 5:30. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Yeah, you're 3 hours ahead of me. Yeah, I know it's kind of late for you when we start, but honestly, that's like the perfect time if you think about it for Faz. You want to be playing Faz at late night, you know? Dang it. That drift is hard for me. Been streaming a lot this week. Yeah, I know. I saw you were playing. Oh, what weird. I saw you were playing something yesterday, but I was at work. I couldn't stop to watch it. I was just looking for a new video to put on while I was working around the yard, you know. I suppose I could have put your stream on, but I like to watch your streams. I don't like to just listen. I don't know if I'm gonna get another PB here. This kind of track is definitely not my strong suit. Ah, I had to go tighter there because I was gonna hit the hole, but I couldn't straighten out in time. No. Womp. Oh, that was a close one, but we made it over the... Dang, I drifted too long. I drifted too long. Dang it. Ah, man. This starting line is so hard for me. Yeah. Well, we're going for a swim. Dang it, I keep clipping the wall. What did you stream today, Justin? Anything new and exciting? Oh, that was fun. Oh my god, I can't believe it took me this long to see that. If I can carry enough speed here. Oh no, okay. I don't know if that's actually possible. You'd have to have so much speed in that corner. I'll look at that in a second. Dang. Jurassic World. Oh, that sounds cool, actually. Isn't that like... Isn't it kind of like Ark inspired? Dang, we don't have enough time. I have seen some gameplay on it. Or actually, I think I even played it a little bit once. You got like the little balls that you can... The little hamster balls that you can roll around in. Once again, Hamtaro kicking my ass. Yes. Yeah, there's these little like glass balls that you can roll around the map in and explore the park. It's kind of an old game. I'm surprised you don't know about this. But they totally look like little hamster balls. Oh, I see what that's for. You had to sell a T-Rex in one of the challenges. What do you mean you had to sell a T-Rex? Oh, like you, like for the game, it wanted you to sell a T-Rex. I get it, yeah, because you're like managing the park and stuff. Duh. I see. Easy line. Is that for real or is that bait? Dang. Okay, I'll get this. It's behind a plastic barrier, I see. Ah! Almost. I need to go nose down a little bit before I turn. It kept trying to break out. Yep. Yep. You gotta cellar cook the fence jumpers. Otherwise it'll cause problems for the whole herd, man. Heard that. Damn. A 12.2 on this track? Damn. Man, those ads are vicious. They've been ridiculous lately. I was watching one buddy's stream the other day, and I was getting freaking 3-minute ads an hour. That shit's crazy. Damn. Okay. I need timing on this. We're already almost halfway through, and I haven't even gotten a single finish. But I found the route. I think I found the route anyway. Go wide here so we can get some speed. We want to get tight to that wall, so we're gonna have to make some improvements, but I just want to get this finished. Dang it. I saw the secret finish, I'm like, oh, that's easy. Spends 5 minutes, not even hit a landing at once. Ah, man. Need bug slide. Whoa, my freaking controls got reversed. That was weird. That's the first time I've ever had that happen. I've heard that bug happens to a lot of people apparently, but it's the first time it's ever happened to me. No, damn it. I almost had the line. Oh, wait, what? There's a route to the left? Where does that go? All right, now I'm curious. I'll have to come back to this. I want to check out what that route to the left is. Oh, nice plastic bounce. Okay. Yeah, still not as efficient as that hidden finish, though. I should say, quote-unquote, hidden finish. It's not very well hidden. Ads over. Thank God. Sorry to hear that. I think it froze my stream, too. Or, like, the stream on my end, I mean. Like, on my phone. Not the actual stream, but, like, the Twitch stream. Huh. Oh, good start. Bad. Damn it. What is this? Really? This is what you've been doing the whole time? What's on the inside route? apparently a much better line. Why is that blue there if it's not actually a checkpoint? Cruise control. Oh, I was wondering. Okay. No. Oh, man. Oh, that might be a strat. Nope. Failed. That time I did not keep speed in the cruise control. Well, that time I kept speed in the cruise control, but the time before that I didn't keep speed. No! Man, I just want that once. I know that's gotta be the route. Also, the green area is slow. You mean like the grass? Yeah. A minute 19 left. I don't know if I have enough time to PB here. I just gotta even get one finish, to be honest. I've had a couple, but they have not been great. Damn it. I was ultra slow. Yay! It's something. That was kind of a free PB, to be honest. Oh, wouldn't that be sick? Backflip on, and landed like perfect freaking nose down on the other side. Carry all that speed, just like ramp right back into the finish. Almost got it. Dang. GG. Kicked my ass that round, dude. Good job. 12-8. Damn. Yeah, I got a lot of improvements to make there. I gotta figure out the right route, I suppose. I don't know if that cruise control route's it, honestly. It seems like it might be kind of a good route, but I don't know. It doesn't work so well for me, I suppose. Okay, so we got a full speed skill track here. Full speed transitional. So what we want here is speed slides all the way, and there's a secret finish above. Got the author medal. Let's go. Okay, so we take this booster. We skip as much of that as we can. We kind of want to go wide there, but it's angled for you to take the tight line. So we're going to do the tight line. We go. And then, oh, bad bump there. Coffre has a 12-2 with a version of CC. I don't know what CC means. I mean, I know what it means in a lot of contexts, but I don't know about this context. Oh, nice. Let's go. 17.6. That's huge. Cruise control. Ah, okay. Duh. I'm. Yep. Actually, I should have known that. Oh, man. If I can full speed that section, I need to go a little wide and then cut back tight before the transition. Kind of like that. A little too tight, though. No, damn it. Need to avoid the bounce. Oh, I freaking adjusted to the left right before I left the ramp, and of course, that made me turn to the left while I was in the air. Ah. Ooh, there was airtime there. That was not good, but we're gonna keep this run, at least for experimental purposes. Ah, still an improvement, that's funny. Oh, that was a good line. Let's go. There we go. That's closer to the finish I should have had the first time. Okay, let's try again. This track's actually not that bad. For a tech transitional, which is like all high, like top speed tech transitional is not all bad for me. Like, those are not things that I am good at. Ooh, barely. Full speed, I meant. I couldn't think of the right word at the moment. Another one. Gonna break 17 here in a second. I'm gonna guess the world record's probably like a 16.2 or something like that. Maybe even like a 14. Probably found like a crazy freaking skip with the reactor just at the finish. Like, no. Yeah, you're supposed to speed slide all of that. And then speed slide this, and speed slide that, and speed slide this into the finish. I almost caught up because of speed slides right there. Nope. Ah, dang it. Again, too tight. I think you found a secret finish. Oh, I'm sorry, I missed your thing. You think you found a secret finish. Is it down below or something? Or is it to the right? Never mind. Oh, okay. You were onto something. Okay. Well, let me know if you catch it, whatever it is. Or you were onto nothing. Oh, I see. Never mind. No, I need just a little bit of a turn on that drop down. Ugh. Okay. Lock it back in. We can pick back up. Ugh. All bad, man. Man, that is tough. Ah! Whoa! Slipped through the triangle on the backside of that. That was kind of crazy. Oh! I see a line. That can totally be done. Dang it. You go just a tiny bit wider there so I can get at least some form of a speed slide. GG. Oh, I won. No way. I didn't expect that. That's probably nowhere near your actual PB though, huh? No, I'm out of water. I'm gonna dry out. Ugh. Bro, this track seems redonkulous. I think I see what's up with that though. Okay, 20 seconds. Not good. So let's see what we're working with here. So we go down. So we want to skip that. So we want to go right here on the left side of that. Okay. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Oh my, no way! No way, dude. That was scam. I got scammed so hard right there, bro. So hard. Oh man, I mean that's still a 2-second improvement, but I would have had like a 5-second improvement on that. Dang, dude. Oh, here's another potential. Oh man, huge high bounce. That is not good, but we're gonna hit a finish. Bottom finish. Still another second. Lost an 11.8 because you missed the finish. Oh my god. That sounds like pain, dude. Let's try the right side. See what happens if I line up here. Nope, bad lineup. Okay, I want to go more to the inside slightly. There we go. Oh man, yeah. Fail. Top 50? Holy cow, bro. I'm sorry. I feel your pain on that. That sucks. Oh, stop rotating. Stop rotating. You son of a... And I miss again. Man, that sucks. The fact that you can miss so consistently is a problem. This is bad. Oh, that's pretty good. That's kind of good. That's not good. And oh my god. I should have released. That was my bad. No. Oh. Aw, man. It seems like it's always the blue one that messes me up. Oh! Huge. Nice! Look at that. 14.7. Okay, getting better. No, dang. Oh, no blue, no blue, no blue. Oh. Ah, huge high bounce. Wow. Bro, this finish is cancer. Oh. Oh, let's go. 14 almost flat. that would have been a good run. If it wasn't for that last freaking bumper right there. Oh, do the full rotation. Do the full rotation. No, not the... Oh, I should have released a tiny bit. Whoa, okay. That was not good. So, the trick here is that you actually have to air brake at the bottom. Oh! 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 What was that? What a low bounce that was. Welcome back, Justin. Thanks for popping back in, man. How was your dinner? I'm going to assume that's probably what you were doing. Oh, that was like the perfect air brake right there. But that bounce was garbo. Yeah. Oh. No, bad. Oh, you know, not as bad as I was expecting, but still bad. Okay, let's go left. Oh, okay. We're gonna hit blue. We're gonna hit blue, but this might be okay. No, dang. 12.8, nice. Just lost a 12.6. Damn. Ah. I feel like right is the better side, honestly. Damn you, blue. Wow. Whoa, what a massive bounce that is, huh? Ooh, sweet gap, though. Too bad I can't get that on a low bounce. Let's try something a little bit wild. I want to try going at, like, an angle and see what happens. Oh. Is that gonna freaking perfectly? Yo, what a route. It was slow, but that was an amazing route. Okay. Oh, if I had hit the red, that would have been nice. Oh, I knew, yeah. Womp. Oh, perfect. Let's go. Let's go. No, 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 not tires. No, not tires. Oh, I got a lower bounce, but I'm going to land on my tires again. Dang it. Whoa, I got a double bounce there. I got sent, bro. It'd be slow as heck. Oh, dang, I got first place again. Woo, I'm getting tons of firsties today, huh? GG. Oh, I beat your PB? No way. I mean, it's all luck, dude, so I mean... well, there's a little bit of formula and, like, a lot of luck. That was kind of a fun track, though. I like it. Oh, back to track 1 already? Dang, that was quick. Not gonna lie, I kind of like track 1. You want to go to 3. You don't like track 1. Okay, let me try one more. Let me try one more. See if I can PB right here. Oh, look at that PB. That was it. That was exactly what I was hoping for. Okay. Okay. All right, we can go to the next one. Track 3. Just hit X, Bloodlust. Boomering it up over here. Oh, you had to lock in a little bit of PB there just before we moved on. I like it. I like it. All right. I saw that. Yeah. Good run. Damn it. Oh, let's go! Yes! Oh, man. Okay. That's like exactly the kind of thing I've been hoping for the whole freaking time. That was not like anywhere near your best time, but I feel good about that. I finally got that finish. That's really all I wanted. Ah. Thank you, thank you. Good time for yourself. 12-9 is pretty good. Are you bug sliding that last turn? Seems like the perfect scenario for a bug slide. Bug slide, yes. Oh, bull crap. Bad snap. And way slower. I got terrible speed through the cruise control. Let's see if... Going with the outside line and then... Bug slide. Maybe that might be fast. Oof. Why am I going in there? I wanted to try it. I don't know. Maybe I'll get something wicked. Damn it. Dang it. Get a crap line every time. It is slower, yeah, I know. But I'm still freaking 2 seconds behind you. Well, like 1.2 seconds behind you. Ah, every time. Is there like a secret outside line or something that I'm missing here? Nice. Which button is it? I think I might have taken the scoreboard off of my freaking control setup. Oh, you're leaving? Alright, man. Thanks for hanging out. Always good seeing you. Have a good day, buddy. Catch you in the next one. We're going to be probably doing Phasmo Mondays now. I'm going to have to come up with a new name for it. Of course, man. Always have fun. Stay safe, buddy. Catch you in the next one. Have a good day. Don't get too hot out there. Drink water. Drink lots of water. It's important. It's getting hot already. And GG's. Yeah, I think I'm probably going to wrap it up there anyway. Hope everyone enjoyed the content. If you're new to the channel, hit the button. Hit that subscribe button. Smash that subscribe button. Or follow over on Twitch. Check out the links below. We are live on Twitch. We are there with the full screen. We're available 1 day a week currently. I need to change my schedule over on Twitch because it says I'm still available 3 days. But we're going to probably be adding another day. We're going to be looking at Mondays for Phasmophobia. So come back for that one. Definitely do hope to see you there. I got some more work that I got to hop into. So this was a fun little respite to my day. Catch y'all in the next one. Stay safe. Drink lots of water and stay cool. And as always,